of our blood sugar level, managing our blood sugar and our insulin response. That's a great thing. It was such a great thing that we went through the research. We wanted to validate the research because it's a question that I'm constantly asked. And the science was there. So the science was there, the clinical research was there, we introduced the product, and as you would expect, given that the science is there, the reviews are consistent with that. So this product's only been around for a few years. I think we have at least a couple of hundred reviews, I think.
There's 558 reviews.
558.
And of that, I mean, 463 are perfect 5. Your average rating here is a 4.7 out of perfect 5, which is pretty incredible.
Well, that means, well, if you look at the reviews there, just adding up the totals there, that's 513 out of 559 are 4 or 5-star reviews.
That's right.
So over 95% positive reviews, and I think that speaks volumes because when I speak of my Cholesterol product, the efficacy is clear because you could get a blood test and you could look at your change in cholesterol level. When it comes to this product as well, it's just as straightforward. We look at our fasting blood sugar level. We might look at even better to look at our A1C. Many of us don't really think in terms of anything other than our blood sugar level. But there's a very interesting test that I'm sure your doctor probably does, and you're probably familiar with it. It's called A1C. The difference between a fasting blood sugar test, that's a snapshot. That's looking at what your blood sugar level was the moment they drew that blood. What the A1C delivers is insight that gives you literally several weeks of insight about where your blood sugar level has been. So it's the best way, I think, to really understand what's going on with our blood sugar metabolism. Of course, we want to know what our insulin level is, and we want to have that on the lower end as well. But these are the sorts of things you work closely with your physician. But now you have a natural tool to share with your physician that has clinical scientific support in terms of its benefits, and the research and the reviews speak volumes.
Absolutely. Take a minute, if you can, read the reviews. They're so articulate. It's so fun. I have to say, of all the reviews that we get at HSN, Andrew gets thousands, and people really take their time. They're very thoughtful. I think that people are so pleased to find products that give them such great results. Andrew's whole goal is to, not only does he manufacture the world's finest vitamin, there are no better vitamin supplements being manufactured today than what Andrew Lessman makes for us. And he brings these offers exclusively to us. And I think we all, once you discover this product line, you're grateful. I think we're grateful to find it. We find that the health benefits are amazing. And the fact that you have 100% pure products that are easy to swallow, that do not upset your stomach, that are made in America, that are made with solar energy. I mean, there is, again, no other manufacturer. The vast majority, probably all, but the majority of the vitamin manufacturers, they do not, they aren't Andrew. They don't own the company. They just, you know, a brand will just put their label. Somebody else is making the product.
What your point is that most of the vitamins you see are not made by that company.
Right.
They're made by contract manufacturers. So someone basically sends them a product they want, and they get a product manufactured.
And they change the label.
Yeah, so but we make all of these products. They're all 100% pure and additive free. Every single product is made entirely with solar energy. The purity of this product, the only thing you're getting in this product are standardized extracts of cinnamon. And mind you, not ordinary cinnamon spice. Certainly cinnamon is great to use as a spice. At home, we simply open the capsules. When I have my oat bran in the morning, I open a capsule of cinnamon or 2 capsules of cinnamon on my oat bran. We'll put it in smoothies. The other day, Muriel was making her hemp bread toast. She sprinkled the cinnamon capsule on her hemp bread toast. So you could use our product as a cinnamon spice, even though it really has little to do with the cinnamon spice in terms of the science that goes into extracting it for its specific beneficial compounds that assist us in terms of our blood sugar balance, in terms of our insulin balance and metabolism as well. So
what you're saying, a cinnamon stick. This is not, what's in that capsule is not just a crushed up cinnamon stick.
No, it's not. It's a specific extract of cinnamon bark specifically that's extracted for the beneficial compounds that offer the benefits that we're seeking here, and then none of the ingredients that might otherwise be adverse or undesirable ingredients. So it's really treated very specifically for these benefits. It just so happens it still has the wonderful taste, aroma, and flavor of cinnamon, but that's not our goal when we make this. Our goal when we make this are delivering the compounds that deliver the benefits of cinnamon in terms terms of our blood sugar balance and supporting healthy insulin metabolism as well.
Absolutely. If there's anybody in your life who needs to be watching their blood sugar levels, this is a wonderful, natural tool to use, and it really does make a remarkable difference. Super powerful antioxidant. There's so many benefits to this.
It's protective compound, but most importantly, and I was saying before, it's good to consume cinnamon. Cinnamon is one of those healthy spices, just like curry spice, turmeric, curcumin, healthy spices. Ginger is a healthy spice. Spices contain all sorts of protective compounds, but cinnamon has been identified to offer specific benefits in an area where almost, not the majority, far more than the majority of Americans need to be concerned about how they're managing their blood sugar and how they're managing their insulin metabolism. It's something that, unfortunately, as a country, the general population, this is something we need to be aware of. And this is just a great tool. You could show it to your doctor. You could share it with your doctor. It will not adversely interact with any medications you're taking.
Yep. So a 30, a 60, a 120, a 240 cap supply. You just pick the size you'd like. Look at this, $20 off this visit if you do the largest one. That's huge. I mean, that's a big, nice savings attached.
It's already incredibly inexpensive for a 240 capsule supply of these ingredients. And again, these are ingredients that are not treated as cinnamon spice, but are treated as a special extract of cinnamon to deliver the specific benefits that you seek. And it wouldn't be reviewed almost perfectly if it didn't deliver those benefits.
There we go. All right, I know we're going to wrap it